I do not remember my name. I remember pieces. A warm hand holding mine. The smell of rain on a wooden porch. A woman's laugh. A little girl with red boots. But my name is gone. The forest took it. Or perhaps I gave it away. I have lived here for so long that the trees have grown around my memories, like roots around old bones. The people in the nearby town call me many things. The Shadow Man, the Woods Devil, the long-limbed beast. I answer to none of them. Because once, a very long time ago, I was one of them. I was human. I remember that much. I was a ranger, I think. Or maybe a hunter. Someone who knew these woods better than anyone else. Then the disappearances started. People went missing every autumn. Children, campers, entire families. The sheriff blamed bears. The newspapers blamed serial killers. I blamed the old mine. Deep in the forest, hidden behind a curtain of vines, was a mine abandoned more than a century ago. Nobody went there anymore, except me. I went looking for answers. I found them. I wish I hadn't. I remember descending into the darkness with a flashlight and a rifle. I remember hearing breathing. Not my own. Something else's. Deep below. The tunnel opened into a cavern so enormous that my light couldn't reach the ceiling. At its center stood a thing. A creature taller than any tree. Its skin looked like it had been stitched together from shadows. Hundreds of faces covered its body, each frozen in silent screams. And it was asleep. At its feet were bones. Thousands of them. The creature opened one eye. I should have run. Instead, I asked, "What are you?" The thing smiled. "I am hunger." I do not remember what happened next, only pain and darkness. When I awoke, I was lying in the forest. The sun hurt my eyes. My hands looked wrong, longer, darker, claws where my fingers should have been. I ran to the river. The reflection staring back at me was not human. I screamed. The thing in the mine had changed me. I returned to town. I thought maybe someone could help. I was wrong. People screamed at the sight of me. They shot at me. They chased me into the woods. I never went back. Years passed. Then decades. I stopped aging. My skin became bark-like. My eyes glowed in the dark. Animals fled from me. Birds would not land near me. I became exactly what they feared. A monster. And every autumn I heard it. The thing beneath the mine. Its breathing. Its hunger. I eventually understood the truth. It had changed me for a reason. I was not a victim. I was a lock. A chain. A prison. As long as I lived, it remained asleep. But the cost was terrible. Every year, I became less human. I forgot my parents, forgot my friends, forgot my own face. Eventually, I forgot my name. Only one memory remained. The little girl with red boots. I do not know who she was. My daughter, perhaps. Or my sister. Someone I loved. I cling to that memory because it is the last proof that I was once human. Tonight, I smell smoke. Campers. I climb a ridge and see them. A man, a woman, and a little girl. She wears red rain boots. I freeze. The memory hits me like lightning. Her name was Emma. She was my daughter. The little girl by the fire is not Emma. My Emma would be an old woman now, if she still lives. But seeing those boots hurts in a way I had forgotten I could hurt. The child laughs. Her parents laugh with her. For a moment, I remember my own family. Then I hear it. Breathing. Deep underground. The thing is waking. The earth trembles. Birds explode from the trees. The campers look around nervously. I know what is coming. I race toward them. The father sees me first. He grabs the child. The mother screams. I stop several yards away. I want to tell them to run. I want to say, please. You have to leave. But my voice no longer works the way it once did. All that comes out is a terrible growl. The little girl begins to cry. The ground behind them cracks. A hand rises from the earth. Black. Enormous! Then another. The creature is waking. I charge. The family flees into the woods. Good. I turn toward the thing that made me. Its eye opens. The same terrible eye I saw all those years ago. You are tired, it says. Its voice sounds like rocks grinding together. Yes. You have served well. I say nothing. You can rest now. I know what that means. If I die, it will be free. I cannot let that happen. Not while there are still children in red boots. The creature climbs from the earth. Its faces are moving, screaming, crying, begging. I remember all the missing people. They're inside it, still alive somehow. The monster smiles. Let me out. No. You cannot stop me forever. No. I throw myself at it. The battle is terrible. Claws against shadow, teeth against bone. Trees shatter around us. The creature tears into me. I tear into it. Neither of us can truly die. Hours pass. Finally, I understand. There is only one way. I wrap my arms around the creature and drag it back toward the mine. It fights. It screams. The earth opens beneath us. We fall. Down into darkness. The last thing I see is the night sky. The stars. I had forgotten how beautiful they were. Then we hit the bottom. The cavern shakes. The ceiling collapses. Stone crashes down. The entrance seals. The creature roars. It is trapped again. And so am I. The darkness becomes quiet. Very quiet. I am dying. For the first time in many years, I feel cold. As I lie there, I remember my name. Daniel. My name was Daniel. I remember my wife. I remember Emma. I remember holding her tiny hand. I remember promising to protect her. I smile. I kept my promise. Far above me, the forest is safe. The little girl in the red boots will grow up. She will never know I existed. She will never know that a monster saved her. That is all right, because every forest needs a monster. Sometimes to scare people away. Sometimes to guard the dark. And sometimes to die so that others may live. The last thing I hear is the wind whispering through the trees above. Then, at last, I remember what it feels like to be human. And I close my eyes.